it is my birthday month. I'm so excited. I am coming to you from the past. I had a really good hair day today, so I decided to go ahead and film this now. But I am turning 33 this year. I'm turning 33. So I wanted to give you 33 book recommendations. And I ask, like if you want to do a birthday gift, then please read one of these books and review it. Reviews help authors so much. So with that being said, we're just going to get right into it. I've broken up this video into categories, and the first category is audiobooks. So I have these in person, but that's just because I don't want to do the editing of putting the audiobook here. So my first audiobook that I recommend is Lights Out by Alessa Thorn. This is so good. I think that reading the book with my eyes still would have been fun, but hearing the tone of voice from the male main character when he says certain things, like it just takes the book to a new level. So it was really good, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and put it back on the shelf here. The next one is Honey Witch. This is, I wouldn't call it a cozy fantasy. I think it's just a straight up fantasy. It's a sapphic story. It's really cute. I really enjoyed the ending. I wanted just a little bit more. I just wanted to see them happy for a little longer after the way that they worked so hard. But this was such a cute story. The will they, won't they, the yearning here. So I really enjoyed this. The audiobook was really good. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that I want to recommend the Neon Gods, The Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert. Oh, by the way, Honey Witch was Sydney J. Shields. If you didn't see that, sorry. But yes, Neon Gods, I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. I love this series. It's so good. And I cannot wait for book 10. By the time you're seeing this, it's already out, which is so crazy. I started reading right around the time that this first came out. Actually, let me see. 2021. Yeah, I had just started reading. So my reading journey has grown with this series. So yeah. Anyway, I love the two narrators that have worked on this series. They're great. So I highly encourage you to read that. Let me put that one back. Sin and Chocolate by K.F. Breen. This is a special edition, so that's not exactly what the regular cover will look like, but this series is so good. It's funny. I really love this series by K.F. Breen and the Ruin and Roses and Ruin series, and both of them, K.F. Breen is such a funny, honestly hilarious author, and I really love the way that they develop their characters over time. So I highly encourage you to read this if you are into Greek myth, magic. It's so much fun. It's so fun. The series is so fun. And then lastly, for the audiobooks, this one I don't have in person, and this is King of Swords by Amy Kuvalainen. I absolutely adore this entire series. It's so good. The narration's good. And it's another one where there's fantasy, but it's real world, and it's the storyline, the characters, everything fantastic, delicious, delectable. And I think that if you are an audiobook listener, you will enjoy these books. On to my fantasy section, I have Kingdom of Whispers by Janae Meng. This was back when I was reading ARCs. I got the ARC of this book. It was absolutely, it was so good because I am the oldest sister in my family. So I really related to the oldest sister in this story. I thought that the creepy dark woods was done so well. I did not expect what was coming. Excuse me. And I felt like it was dark, deep, dark woods without being cheesy, but also without being predictable. So I really enjoyed this story, and I hope that she comes out with the next book soon. I have this is not the first book in the series, and I don't know how I did this. And now that I'm looking at it, I can't remember the first book in the series. Why is my brain doing silly brain things? Let's see if it's in the back. Bound to the Battle God. That's the first book in the series by Ruby Dixon. Everybody knows Ruby Dixon for Ice Planet Barbarians, but she eats down no matter what series, what genre it is. This is fantasy. This is people in the real world getting sucked into a completely different realm. And that's all I want to tell you, actually. I'm not going to say anything else. It's a really good series. It's a really good series. I mean, obviously, I love all these books, or else why would I recommend them? But if you are a fantasy reader, this is definitely very different from anything you've ever read. The next book is going to be Iron Widow by Shirin J. Zhao. This is an unfinished series. Book 2 is out, but we are waiting on book 3. This one is very righteous anger and women doing wrong for good reason. She is worried. Her sister has gone missing, and she will do whatever it takes, and she will bring down the government if it means getting her sister back. And I love that for her. And it's so, I don't want to say anything. The end is so like trippy. Yeah, like I don't want to say anything else. This is very good. Read the trigger warnings. This is very good. The next one I have is Broken Blade. Oh, I have some tabs. I started tabbing this one. Broken Blade by Melissa Blair. We have an assassin. There are fae involved, and that's it. That's all I'll tell you. Oh, well, I will tell you Melissa Blair is Native American. So yes, please go support. And also, by the way, if you're purchasing any of these books, please purchase from independent bookstores. Please, if you can. If you want to order something, please use bookshop.org. Support indie bookstores, please. We gotta, you know how like when we say that like Halloween is holding the line from us like getting Christmas stuff in August, like we've got to hold the line. Amazon and honestly Barnes and Noble, we can't allow them to think that they run the market. So please, 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 please. Second birthday wish, if you are getting any of these books, please get them from independent bookstores. Next book on the list is Legendborn. Did you think I wasn't going to mention Tracy Deonn? Because hello. If you haven't heard me talk about Legendborn, first of all, I love this book down. Okay. I love this. I've read this particular book at least 8 times. That's not me exaggerating, like at least 8 times. What was I going to say? So she has lost her mother. She's a high school student, but she's doing a college program. And at college, she realizes that there's magic. She sees something she's not supposed to see. And when she tries to go look for answers, she gets wrapped up into this whole secret society world of magic that she had no clue what was going on. And that's where I will leave you with this. It's really good. It's YA, and also Iron Widow is YA, and you know I don't read a lot of YA. Oh, also Whispers is YA too, and you know if I read YA, it's got to be good. So, and I'm recommending it, it's got to be good. Last one for this, what am I trying to say? Category. Last one for this category is Breaker of Fate by R.M. Derrick. I will tell you, R.M. Derrick is a friend of mine, but this book is so good. How do I explain it? It's not time travel. It's that, like, okay, I will say this, the two of them, they are connected, like, whereas, like, they see each other in almost every life. So it's not necessarily time travel. It's just that time has happened and they keep meeting. But she doesn't remember him, but he remembers her. That's all I'll say. It's really good. I, again, really hope that book 2 comes out soon because I still think about this. I have there's a song, on my playlist. It goes, past lives could never hold me down. Lost love is sweeter when it's finally found. I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. I think about this book every single time I hear that song. I have an entire, like, okay, not for the entire song, but for that first, like, part of the song, I have an entire music video in my head. Like, I first of all, I would love to make the music video or like have it animated, but I think about this book a lot. And that is it for the fantasy category. Let's go on to the next one. We are now on to our mythology section. Yes, I have mythology books in the other part, so we're not going to talk about that. This is my birthday video, darn it. I do what I like. No. So with mythology, I want to say Wolf of the Sands by Amy Kovalainen. You will notice this is like the second book in I think there might be another one in this list. This one is, oh my goodness, Freya, Loki, I can't think what else. And then also there's also Anubis and like those, like, so different mythologies in this book. It is a standalone, and it is a really good, and it's a spicy book. It's open. All of these that aren't YA are spicy. But yeah, it's good. It's everything you want in an Amy Kovalainen book, but like in one book instead of a series. So if you've never read anything from Amy Kovalainen, I suggest you start with Wolf of the Sands, just so you can see what kind of writer she is and everything, and you're just getting a standalone. Next book on the list is... I can't remember my list. It's Surrendering to Skyla by Ren K. Morris. This is a Greek mythology, but the woman is the monster. So that's something that you don't get with a lot of stories. So that's really fun. It's a enemies to lovers. It's a prisoner. She's taken him prisoner. And then there's an interesting ending. So that one's really fun. And then we have my love, Rachel Alexander. This is a Persephone and Hades story. This one, I really enjoy this series because she writes so differently, where a lot of books are fast paced and they're, like, Alessa Thorn, who's in this list, but Alessa Thorn is someone who will give you a lot of understanding of the characters, but with like one sentence, you'll understand, oh, this is why they, like it'll connect so many pieces. For Rachel, she doesn't quite do that. Her technique is completely different, or her, not skill set, but just like the way that she attacks giving you this information is completely different. She takes it slower, but that doesn't mean that the book moves slowly. It's just that she takes her time to, like give you all of the information, exactly what people are thinking. And it's not boring. It's not slow, but somehow like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, she takes her time with you. She takes her time with the characters. And I don't know, it's something that doesn't work well all the time for my brain, but with her, it works. So I really love that. And again, that one's Hades and Persephone. Then we have Drown the Sea by Alicia Kemp. This one is Mycenaean. Let me see. Is it on here? Minoan history, Minoan mythology. This one is Minoan. Okay, so Drown the Seas, this girl, she is in our timeline, and then she goes out on a boat, and when she gets in the water, she gets dumped into the Minoan timeline. And this is a Why Choose romance. It's 3 books that follow her and her story, and then there's a 4th book, maybe possibly a 5th, I'm not sure. Because I haven't read the 4th book yet. I wanted to see if she would do these covers for the next ones. But anyway, the 4th book is Sapphic, and then I think there may be a 5th. So it's really good. Really, really good. I read all 3 of these books in 48 hours. Here's Alessa Thorn, Gods of Duat series. Book number 1 is set, but I have a video. I don't know if it's going to come out before this or after this, of like a whole, like, what order should you read Alessa Thorn in? Set is actually, no, Anubis is my favorite Alessa Thorn right now, but Set is the first book in this particular series. I can't even begin to tell you about Alessa Thorn. I can't even begin to tell you about Gods of Duat. Alessa is, if not my favorite author, then one of my top 3, but I think she's my favorite author. So just please read that. Please read from her. Please read it. Like, I love her writing. Lastly, we have Eris Adderley with The Mortal Coil. This is the second book in it's like the first book is about Hades and Persephone. This one is Perseus and Medusa. I don't know if there's a third book actually, but I mean, like, obviously read the book one if you want to, but this is what I'm recommending. This one right here. I've never read a book like this before. I've never read a book that's made me feel the way I felt when I read this book. That doesn't explain anything, but I'm just laughing at myself because I'm like, babe, what are you even saying right now? But I don't know, like, I've read this book multiple times. I don't know. I don't know. I just really related to this book. I don't know. It made me feel things. And I want you to read it too. The next category is contemporary, and I will say that to me, like, my personal understanding of contemporary just means that, like, there are real people, there's no magic, there's no monsters, etc. So if there's a different definition of contemporary, then I apologize, but that's where all of these books fit. So the first one is Kiss Me Maybe by Gabriella Gamez. This is so cute. This is the second book in the series. The first one is The Next Big Fling. No, The Next Best Fling. This is like librarians in love. So she's the librarian. And she has just realized that she is asexual, and she wants to do a scavenger hunt for her first kiss, just because she's never had her first kiss. So this is her friend, works at the bar that she frequents, and she wants to help her with the scavenger hunt, but then they end up not needing the scavenger hunt. This one is more so like a thriller suspense romance. This is redeemed by my good friend. I don't know why I even said that. This is redeemed by my best friend, Ashley Logan. This book follows another assassin. And this assassin, she is wanting to get out from under the thumb of, like, the big bad wolf that she works for, who happens to be her father. And this is the process of, like, I don't know, like, this is the process of her taking her life into her own hands and kind of like making, instead of bending for the world, she's making the world bend to her. I would say that, yes. So that is Redeemed. The second book will be out very soon. This is Just for the Cameras by Viana Oniomo. These two are already in a relationship. This is their roommate. They are mattress actresses. And so they have a couples channel, and they need to spice it up for their subscribers. So they ask him to join, and then it starts a whole thing. This is A Little Kissing Between Friends by Shinsia C. Higgins. Everybody talks about Somebody Plans a Wedding. I haven't read that one yet. I know everybody shouts about that one, but I really love this book. I mean, not to say that the other one's not good. I'm just saying that this is the book I read, and it was good. And I need people to shout about this one. She is a, like, music producer, and she is a midnight ballerina, and they have been friends for a long time, and they just, I don't want to say, but they're friends to lovers, so it's a very cute story. I don't think there is necessarily betrayal in that, so I think you're safe from that, but very cute. Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. She has a new cover now, but I really like this one. This one, her sister is getting married. It's a destination wedding. So she goes to the wedding. Oh, her sister is getting married to her ex-boyfriend. And she's fine. She's fine with that. She actually told them to get together. She was like, actually, I think y'all would be really good together. So that's not the problem. But other stuff is the problem. And throughout this week, she meets someone, and she says, hey, like, I just want to try this out for the week, and when we get back home, like, that's it. And he says, yeah, you think that. He says, I'll make you eat those words. Then we have The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. I know everybody and their mother talks about the series with the sisters. I will be honest, my friends, I did not like that first book. I did not. But The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, and this one, I haven't read the third one. It's like The Boyfriend Fiasco, I think. But these two books, and especially this one, people need to be talking about this one, okay? This one, charge your batteries, okay? Also, The Mortal Coil, charge your batteries. But this one, charge your batteries, my friends. And then lastly for this section is Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. I've seen some people say that they were annoyed by this book. And I'm like, how? I don't know. I loved it. I personally loved it. I know a person who also does YouTube that says that she says that this is how she found out she was bi reading this book. So, I mean, she and I both really, really love this book. I think you should give it a chance. Even though some people say they didn't super like it, I think you should read it yourself and see for yourself. But I really enjoyed this book. They are rivals. They both are vying for the same. Technically, they were both told that they have the job, but then when they get there, they realize they're working together. So they both want to have the job by themselves. So they need to prove that, like, they can do it without the other one. It's very fun. And the ending is, as far as like what happens with the jobs, it is very satisfying. So yeah, because I worry about that. I don't like it when a book ends and like somebody had to compromise and like now they never get to have their dream, but they have love. And I'm like, bro, why can't you have both? So I really appreciate that there wasn't that type of compromise here. Like they both are very happy with what happens in the end. So yeah, that's the section. We are now on to the paranormal romance section. We're going to start this off with a very hot one indeed, Yours Insatiably by Aveda Weiss. This is so good. You do need to read the prequel that goes to it. I'll put it here on the screen because I can't remember the name right now. So hot. So hot. You will thank me later. Next book. It's a work like rivalry, they irritate each other kind of thing on purpose. In this world, she, like, monsters are hidden, and she doesn't quite know like how to get her needs met as far as like eating and things, because she doesn't eat regular people food. So he uses they, but they're able to show her around. So there's like that little bit of like education thing. Anyway, it's very good. Then we have Getting It On with the Gargoyles by Hazel Mack. Hazel Mack also has another pen name, Anna Fury. But this series is so good. It's so sweet. Small town. It's a small, so it's the Haven After series. And in this world, there are havens all over the world where monsters live. And, humans don't find out that, like, monsters live on Earth. And so these girls get into this haven by accident, and they end up finding love, and it's this whole thing. It's so good. The Third Sisters book is my favorite right now, but like it's really good. It's very cute. And then Choosing Theo by Victoria Aveline. It's another really good series that people are going crazy for right now, and I love that for her. I listened to her talk at a panel at Book Harvest, and she seemed like a very nice person. I really enjoy the series. This is one where men go to like husband school to learn how to be good husbands. And I can't remember how the girls end up getting to the alien planet. I think they were kidnapped by other people. And then I think they get... I don't remember. I think they get rescued. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I read the book so quickly and I fell in love with everybody. I don't remember. I'm sorry, but it was good. I promise. Then we have, this is a spinoff, but The Lady and the Orc by Finley Fenn is really good. It's so interesting because like I don't like when the male main characters are a-holes, and especially this first book, he's definitely an a-hole. But something about Finley's writing made me go back to the second book. And the second book, I was like, ugh. And I remember telling my mom was like, why are you reading a book if you don't like it? And I was like, I do like it. I'm just irritated. And I remember I was like, I'm going to read the third book. And if it irritates me this bad, then I won't finish the series. But the third book was slightly different, just enough where I was like, wait, no, I am hooked. And I have been 10 toes down, all in, locked in ever since then. Every single book that Finley puts out is like somehow even better than the last. And you get to know all the different orcs in the mountain and their different cultures and the kids. And just, there's so much. It's so lovely. You learn the entire community. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun. I really enjoy it. So yes, as long as you're okay with a-holes, you should read it. If you don't think you're okay with a-holes, just get past the first two books and you'll be fine. I can't find my other copy of this. This is the Renegade Romance. I don't know why I couldn't think. Renegade Romance copy of this, where all the covers are a little risque, but this is Mixing Up Mayhem by Heather Nix, and this is really good. Hold on. Gives you a little bit more. This is a demon and a chef. This chef has to make I think she needs to make like this cool dessert for her restaurant, but she ends up accidentally summoning the demon. So that's a really fun one. And you see how short it is. Like, it's a really cute read. It's only one book. It's a standalone. It's very fun. We have All Superheroes. This book is a little... All Superheroes Need PR by Elizabeth Stevens. Elizabeth Stevens usually writes alien romance, so this was so fun to see her in like kind of a contemporary, so not really contemporary, kind of. So in this world, like this pod of aliens like crash landed on Earth and everybody freaked the fork out. But it was this alien pod of children. So they decided to put the aliens with these host families and raise them up. And so now there were so many aliens, I can't remember exactly how many, but half of them are villains and the other half are heroes. And the heroes work for the government. The villains work for this like top alien in charge, and they fight back and forth. And this guy was the final person to be like unclaimed, like whether he was going to be a hero or a villain or not. And so he decides that he's going to be a hero, so he needs PR. It's so cool. So yes, this one is very, very fun. Last book in this category is going to be Wolf Gone Wild by Juliet Cross. I adore this series. I read it almost every fall now. My favorite book in the series is Always Practice Safe Hex. But this is my second favorite. You can see I tabbed this one too, or at least I started to. My problem is that I'll start tabbing and then I get so into the book, I'm just reading the story all over again and I'm not thinking about tabbing or highlighting or anything else. But anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, let me just hold on, because yes, I do have them framed. We have these sisters, 6 sisters, and every book is how one of them falls in love. We have some of them are longtime friends, some of them are longtime rivals with the person that they end up with, or it's someone that they've just met, which is the case with this one. And yeah, they're adorable. There is a spin-off series happening. I haven't read it yet, but I love this series. We are on to the last category, which is literary fiction. I have 2 books for you in this series, or in this category. The first one is How to Age Disgracefully by Claire Pulley. This book is so freaking funny. The very first like prologue or whatever is that there's these people on the bus and this police officer pulls the bus over and everybody on the bus is nervous thinking that the police officer is there for them. And so this one guy is like, I'm sorry, officer, I didn't mean to do it. Da, 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 da. And the officer's like, don't like confess to me. Hush, be quiet. I'm not here for you. And then somebody else is on the bus like, oh, they're here for me. I did such and such, but it was an accident. I promise. Da, 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 da. And she's like, no, I'm not here for you. And then like somebody else does it, and she's like, oh my God, I'm here for this person. Has anybody seen them? And then everybody looks to where they were sitting and the chair is empty, and everybody looks outside and they are running on the they've hopped over the thing on the median in the overpass, and they are booking it. And so then the entire story, you're trying to figure out who's this person that was running from the police. And now you're seeing like there's all these different people that could have been running from the police for these different reasons. And you finally see it at the end. It's so funny. It's so funny. I really enjoyed this book. I might read it like in 2 or 3 years when I've forgotten some details. I might read it again. It's so funny. This one is Sunset Year by C.J. Ellison. I got this book. I met them at Ban This Book Fest last year. And this one is kind of like a friendship. It's not romantic relationship. It's more of this friendship where one of them was wanting to commit the big sleep, if you get what I mean. And they end up meeting randomly and sitting down talking. And I want to say this book is over a week. Like the entire book is over a week of them like getting to know each other and becoming friends. So it was really, really cute. I will, of course, put my books as the bonus. But that's it for what are words? That is it for my book recommendation video, but I will leave you with a bonus of my books. So let's go through those. Swoop. Okay, so I have Mine to Claim. This is the first book in the Desperately Depraved series where aliens find refuge on Earth. She is a werewolf. He is human. The next book is coming out sometime this year, and that is an alien, 2 aliens that are angels. We have Strawberry Kisses. This is Sapphic with a mermaid and a siren. The mermaid wants to go get treasure, but she can't make it there on her own. So she asks the siren for help and they become friends and then a little more along the way. Also, I made this cover. Then I have A Weekend in Seralis. This is one of my like practice copies, but it is out in the real world. And this is a chemistry major is trying to go home after a party night and instead gets kidnapped by witches. This demon comes to save her and they say, hey, like, do you want to go to this realm? I'm gonna like put them on trial and you can be a witness. And she's like, heck yeah, I'll go. And yeah, and that's that. So yes, this video is officially over. I hope you have a great day, and I'm 33 when you're seeing this. That's so crazy. Yeah, okay. Happy birthday to you, or happy belated birthday, whatever your birthday is, and I'll see you around. Bye.